Go. Good morning. Hi, Sicky. You guys, good morning. It's Monday. Haven't talked to you in almost a week. Sebastian has been really sick. Yeah, really sick. We went to the pediatrician on Saturday. They think it's a virus. Haven't confirmed which one, but there's nothing they could do for him regardless. Viruses have to run their course. They don't respond to antibiotics. So we're just kind of waiting for this to pass. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give him his meds and then we'll check in. Good morning. It's been a minute. I first want to say thank you for everyone. If you go to my previous video and read all of the comments, all of you are so very, very supportive of what I'm going through. So I wanted to say thank you for that. But I also wanted to say this is the part that a lot of moms don't talk about. And this is the part where a lot of moms, especially special needs moms, see me and they start comparing themselves to me because they wonder how I go so long and I never crack. And a lot of the times is because I just don't open up about that. But it's important to show little bits and pieces of this part of the journey because I'm not superhuman. And sometimes there's pretty good lows in between the highs and the lows. All right, so let me break it down for you and tell you what I'm doing to help myself. If you're watching this video right now, I don't know how long you've been here, if this is the first video you've seen of ours, or most likely, more than not, whoever is watching this video right now already is up to date, but bear with me if you're not. Back in September, Sebastian got an infection in his heart. He was hospitalized and then he went home with an IV in his arm and we did antibiotics through the IV for 6 weeks. In the middle of all of that, we were selling our home, purchasing a new home, and doing the medication, trying to unpack, keep things sanitary, all of that stuff. He came off the first antibiotic IV, and then 2 weeks later, he went to have open heart surgery where he had a very, very hard recovery. It was a very, very bad recovery. In addition to that, he got another infection in his heart and went home with another IV, this time in his chest, but it was a central line. It went to his heart and was on another 6-week course of antibiotics. He got that second IV pulled on February 1st of this year, so about 20 days ago. We had a good week where he was good and he was content and he was smiling all day long. He was such a joy to be around. He's still a joy to be around. But you could tell that he was feeling good and it was really, really good to see him. It was like a glimpse of the kid he used to be before the last couple of months when he's just been sick. He's just been sick since September, probably more so since August. So I don't even know how many months that is, 5 months? I don't even know. But the last couple of months have just been one thing after another. And there has been no time to process any of it. I've always just been in fight mode, get Sebastian better, go to the hospital, get him home from the hospital, give him his medicine, get him off the medicine. You know, we have these setbacks and then you set a setback and then you set a goal to get over that setback and then you get over it and then something else happens. So it's just been a lot. I want to say that I am okay, but I think what I'm experiencing is quite a bit of post-traumatic stress and also grief for the last, I'm gonna cough, excuse me, grief for the last not only 6 months, but 5 years. Grief and joy coexist all the time. You can always feel sad and appreciate something at the same time. You're allowed to do that. It will happen. You will experience that. And that's what I'm experiencing. I'm so happy that Sebastian had heart surgery and overall he's doing better. I'm glad that he's off the antibiotics, but I'm also sad that he went through all of this. Sometimes I wake up at night and I still see him in the hospital with a breathing tube. I'm still checking the baby monitor at night to make sure that he's breathing. That is what it's like being a special needs parent. And that's as easy as I can cut it down for anybody. And what I'm doing to help myself, just move on. I don't want to stay too low and in the sad parts, but I reached out to a grief counselor, trying to get back into going to church. I love church. I love being in church. I love feeling close to God. I love singing. I feel very, very close in my relationship and in my religion when I'm singing. So I'm trying to get back into church and make time for that. I have to create time for things that make me feel better, because so far I'm just in this house with this child who has been sick for not only the last 6 months, but the last 5 years. He's been sick his whole life. And I spend so much time being strong and just making sure that he's getting better that I don't give myself enough time to just feel sad about it. Nala says good morning. Now that I'm talking, of course, she has to talk, which is fine. But yeah, it's just rough. And I think that a lot of people, maybe I'm just assuming this, but I don't think I am because I've talked to other special needs moms. A lot of moms struggle with this aspect of raising a special needs child because there's a lot of sadness and grief. And it's like, how can I grieve and love my kid at the same time? How can I be sad that his life is this way? Because it is sad. He's been in the hospital sometimes more than he's been home. That's sad, right? But there's still so much love there. It's still, Sebastian was born this way. There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing, it's hard because I say I wouldn't change the way things are. And I think that's confusing to some people because it's like, why wouldn't you want a healthy kid? I do want a healthy kid. But also, Sebastian has taught us so much. And we've just come to accept and just recognize, like, this is just Sebastian. And it's okay to be sad and love him. It's okay to want better for him and be sad that he's not there yet. It's okay to celebrate his syndrome and advocate for his syndrome and be proud of his syndrome and also be sad about it. Sometimes you just have to live right there where you are. You have to love your child and love your journey and also be sad about it. But the problem comes when you know that you're sad and you like pretend that it's not there, like what I've been doing, and you don't give attention to the sadness. It's like I have to learn to take care of myself like I take care of Sebastian. I'm always pushing for him to be better. I'm always focusing on him and giving him all of the resources that sometimes I forget to give myself those resources. So that's where I'm at now. I've reached out to somebody, I'm journaling, I'm trying to work out a little bit more, move my body, eat better, make better choices. So anyway, moving on. The reason why I haven't been recording many videos this week is just because I've just been trying to give myself time to feel what I needed to feel. And although I think it's important to share that, it's also I'm just being real here. It's not fun to watch a video where somebody's like down. It's not fun. You know, and that's just being real. I know that if I were to record those moments, you all would love and support me and carry me through that like you have been. And same thing with Gio and my family and you know, the people around us. They take you as you are. If you're lucky enough, they'll take you as you are. And I know that you guys would do the same. But I also know that this is a social media platform. And in some aspect, you have to share those parts, but you also have to decide how much you're gonna share and how much, you know, I don't know. Nobody wants to watch like a, you know what I mean? Like, man, it's kind of rubbing off on me. She's rubbing off on me. So I am doing okay. I'm making better choices. I'm setting up a plan for myself. And in the meantime, we're just waiting for Sebastian to get better again. I'm just hoping. It's been about a week and a half of him being sick again. So I'm hoping in the next couple of days he starts to come around. I really hope so. Other than that, today we have somebody coming out to change the windows. We have a lot of broken windows in our house. Mainly the one in Sebastian's room, our bedroom, and these two windows in our living room here. So that'll be nice. And also we finally got our entertainment center up. The last time we talked about it, we got one in and it shipped to like California. And then the second one that came in was completely broken. It's literally still on the floor. And then finally the third one came in and we have it up. So I'm just gonna show you what that looks like. It looks really nice. It kind of ties in with the black fireplace that some of you loved or hated. Sicky boy here. Look at the fireplace. The entertainment center. Doesn't that look nice? And then also what we're going to do, which is, there's the old one, the old entertainment center. Behind there are boxes of black shiplap. And what we're going to do is create a nice little, like, paneling, I guess you can say, black paneling of shiplap behind there to kind of just tie it all in. But it's looking really, really good so far. It looks nice. Hi, Sicky. Is that a little smile I see? Say, good job, Mama. Good job, Mama. Yeah, we realize we're not good and we make better decisions to get better, huh? You saying hello? Hi, Smiles. Hi. Hello. What happened? How'd you get so sicky? Look at those smiles. Hey, come over here. Hey, you. Hi. I know you got boogers in your nose. I think he's... Oh. My goodness. Sebastian has been tested for COVID, by the way. I know some people are going to, wonder, and that's fine. It's not COVID. I don't think it's pneumonia. The doctors don't think it's pneumonia or bronchitis. They think it's some kind of viral infection. I don't know if he has like RSV. I don't know. We don't know what he has. He has been to the pediatrician, like I said earlier. And right now at this point, he doesn't have a fever. He has had a few fevers, but he doesn't have one now. So we're just kind of letting the fevers run when we return back to the doctor. Obviously, if he gets worse or if his breathing gets worse or if his color changes, we'll take him in. But for now, he just kind of has to go through this, ride the wave at home. Give Sebastian a nice, long, warm bath later and just kind of let him lay there. And I'm sure that that's going to break up, the warmth from the bath, hopefully break up a little bit of that congestion. And if it doesn't, that's okay because I know that he's still going to enjoy and benefit from just laying there and relaxing. You got some drool. Can I wipe that off? Can I get that right there? Thank you. Say, no, Mom. You're going to do it? Okay. No, you're going to chew on that. Anyways, for right now, I'm just going to have a little bit of mess in the kitchen from breakfast. And there's my deodorant. So I'm going to clean that up really quick and just get the house. I have to make our bed because we're getting one of the windows in our room replaced. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit before the window guy gets here. And then we'll take it from there. Yeah. You okay? Hey, take your finger out of your eye. I totally forgot the other thing I'm going to do today, depending on how long the window guy is in here. Excuse me. He's actually put Sebastian's clothes in his dresser. Finally, it's been more than enough time that he's been sleeping in his room. I finally went through his clothes this weekend. That helped relax me, just quietly watching a movie while folding clothes. So we'll see how long the guy is in here, but I'm going to finally put his clothes away. And then really quickly, I'm just going to make his bed. But this is the window here. See, as you can see, when we first moved into this house, this window, the entire window literally fell out in a windstorm. It was like really, really windy, and this entire window fell out and it was on the floor. So fell from the second story. So it's sealed, you know what I mean? This is like plexiglass, so it's kind of like sealed in, but obviously needs to be replaced. So he's gonna come in and change that window. And then we have an issue. These are the two windows, that one there. And then this one, you can see that all that discoloration in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a huge crack in it right there. So those two windows, we still have to paint the top of the fireplace. Those two windows are gonna get replaced. Hi, Bugs! And then we have a window over here that has a really bad draft in it. So, all right, the guy's gonna be here in like 20 minutes. Let me clean up his room really quick. All right, I just put his clothes in here for now. And much better. Still gotta get some decor for his room. We haven't really done a whole lot, but soon. Is that Tylenol kicking in? You feel better? Hi, Nala. You feel better? We're hanging out in the spare bedroom. It's because I don't want to be in the way. The windows are out. Hey, little dude. We're gonna hang out in here, okay? I'm gonna hold you. I may pick you up, okay? The house feels so weird with no windows. Like, we literally don't have any windows right now. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a beach house on vacation. You know how beach homes just have those like grand openings or something? I don't know, it's so weird. Very strange. They're getting ready to do these two windows. The men are still working on the windows and he's finally taking a nap. I'm just gonna hang out in here with him. I'm watching The Real Housewives while he naps. Sebastian and I just woke up from awesome afternoon naps. You feeling better? How you feeling? We took a nap, huh? We both must have needed that. We've got... Hold on. New window. And new window. Oh my goodness, sorry. I just wanted to show the new windows. Goodness gracious, I didn't realize that was gonna take all day long, but the windows look amazing. Now that the guys are gone, I could actually talk, but you remember how nasty this corner was? Look at that. Gorgeous. Everything looks great. Unfortunately, I was not allowed. I didn't have enough time. Hold on 1 second, okay? I didn't have enough time to put any of Sebastian's clothes away because they were working in here all day, but the window looks awesome. The only thing that's gonna kind of stink about that is we can't put the blinds up for 24 hours because like there's fresh caulk and everything. So that means Sebastian's gonna be awake at like 5:30 or 6 when the sun comes up, which is fine, but he usually sleeps in a little bit later because the sun doesn't quite come in when the blinds are up. Just gonna grab some jammies and a diaper. It's already like almost 6 o'clock, so Sebastian's gonna be going to bed soon. Gio's gonna be home from work soon here. So I think that's gonna be about it for the video today. Let's check in on him. Hello! Kawabanga! Have to grab his feeding pump from our nap room today. Took an awesome nap in here. But anyway, that I think is going to be it for the day because it's already going to take me a little while to edit all of this, and Sebastian's got to go to bed, and then I got to cook food, you know. Nala, you want to say goodnight? You're a pretty girl. Pretty girl. You ready for some dinner, Cranky? Yeah.
Ooh.
Is he gonna cough? I just told him he wasn't coughing as much. You got your daddy? Oh, Nala's ready for dinner. She's throwing her bowls around. Can you say night? Nala, 1 second. She said, she said, hold on. She's always got something to say to me. You say night, everybody. I'm snuggling with my dad, okay? Nala, are you hungry? You want snacks? All right, I'll feed the animals. I'm going to sleep at night. Okay, guys, we'll see you soon.